Hello and welcome to a Demon Souls All Bosses no-hit guide. My name is Brutal Nerd and I stream on Twitch. This is my fourth no-hit run. I decided to do a guide because first there's not a hell of a lot of them out there for Demon Souls, and secondly mine is quite a crazy hybrid run. It's got falchion, bow and sorcery all used, and it's a very mixture of strats between Gino Machino, Kazoodle or Zoodle, and a little bit of Hob thrown in there from his god run for Flamelurker, because I was having a lot of trouble with that boss. My run is a slower run, a more safe, more consistent run. This is the quickest run I've gotten, and I would say the easiest no-hit run I've done out of all four. I've done Dark Souls 1, 2 and Bloodborne as well. So yeah, this could be the strats for you or the run for you. If you were looking for faster, higher skill cap strats, I'd probably go for Gino Machino or Zoodle. Their runs are quite quick, but they also have a lot more skill than I do too. I'm 45 and my reflexes are slow. It takes a lot for me to learn strats and routes and boss attack patterns. So this is my run and we'll go through it. First off, at the start of my run I don't show what I start with, so I'll just go through it now. We pick body type A, foundation B, animation, magician, soul remains. Yeah, so we'll get it started. So we're just gonna run through
King Allant the 12th.
the YouTube VOD. We can probably even speed some of this up. So first I just take off all of my gear and just equip a sword only and have spice ready. I just strafe this guy. Then just here we want to regen a little for the next guy. He'll die in 2 swings. Run through, strafe these guys, stick to the right. That guy will jump past you. And then we just run on through and get the archstone. I don't pick up any of the grass or anything, you just won't need it. When you're first doing the run though in practice, you might want to grab some grass and take in case you take some hits. Okay, here I kill the first guy. Importantly through here is regen and pathing, so here I will regen because we want to continuously run this whole path and then strafe left. So just there, we want to regen fully and then continuous running, don't stop. Run at him and then strafe left, and then here again running right, at, strafe left. We don't need that item, we're going to kill the archer just above here so he doesn't shoot us in the back. I pick up this soul. Here we want to stick to the right of the stairs and then strafe, and then go straight through the fog gate. The iframes will stop you getting hit from the bolt. Kill this guy, switch to our staff, make sure we have spice on, and then we go in for Vanguard. So Vanguard is the one extra boss you only have to do to get all bosses run, otherwise it's an any %. You might as well get an all bosses, right? Because it's only a 1 extra boss, pretty easy. With Vanguard we're just going to keep throwing the sorcery at him. Stick around the back side of him. The front you want to stay away from because there's one hit you can take, and that is getting a stagger from his front legs. That's actually the worst thing to get hit by on this boss, is he will tap you with his front leg, which is a stagger, and that's a hit. So we just want to keep strafing behind him and throwing the sorcery, and then if you need to, take a spice. Try and keep him in the middle because if he gets you up against a wall it can be very frustrating. Because you can't get behind him if he's up against the wall. And then just leave enough room so you can run away from that big butt slam. That's really is all there is to this fight. It's pretty easy as long as you're not getting that front leg stagger. Okay, we can probably speed this up. This one is pretty self-explanatory. just doing the same thing over and over. It is a long fight, so you just got to keep patience. Okay, grab the archstone. We go through, grab some items. We want to pick up this, some grass, some more full grass. We grab this one, skip that first one, and then the last three, you're getting some souls. Then we're just going to go and put a whole heap of stuff into storage that we don't need. Basically just our clothing and our shield. And I buy 1 spice. Then we head off to here. We might slow this back down. So we run all the way through. Regen at the horse. See, I jog. Run at these guys and go left. Then at the top of the stairs, throw off soul remains behind us. Run straight under this guy. Soul remains. Soul remains against the wall. Run through. Grab this. Up the stairs and soul remains against the wall. Kill these two. Oh shit, he's still alive. Then we switch to sword because this guy is really quite quick. You can throw a firebomb at you, I believe. Pick up this item, which is a soul. I keep my sword on here again. This guy here, see, he nearly jumped at me there. Like, he's so fast. So I just run at him with the sword straight away, and then I switch back to staff for this guy because he can throw a firebomb. Here we want to regen our endurance because we want to bolt continuously through here so we don't get a firebomb to the face. That one there. And staff this guy. Staff this guy. Here we're going to pick around the corner. Just topping up some spice there. Lock on and grab this guy. Watch this guy. Bait an attack if you have to. This guy here is a real... Like, he's so annoying. He can throw a firebomb straight at your face. He can hide around the corner. So just be wary. I forget what happens on this one.
I hate when this prick is around the corner.
Yeah, see, I talk about it. I say I hate when he's around the corner. Because if I do sword, sometimes he can smack me. Looks like I'm trying to bait him out. There, see, he throws in a firebomb.
Oh shit, that was close too.
He can be a real pain.
Walk out, man.
Gonna come out for us. Okay, I decided to go the sword, even though that's kind of scary. Beat the boulder. Let's grab this guy with the sorcery. Here, you want to wait till he shoots and then strafe and take him out. This guy, a lot of people just do him, but I started doing soul remains because he can be a little tricky this little knight here. So I do a soul remains and then just do 2 sorcery at him. We have enough soul remains to do that, so... Then you want to run through and pick up the fire bombs. We need those for Phalanx. Okay, here you want to drop down and break the barrels. And then we can just take this guy out with sorcery. Top up spice. We're going to soul remains about here. If you go in too far, they'll come at you. They could throw a firebomb at you, so don't go too far. About where I am at the pillars here. Second pillars. Throw a soul remains. And then take these 2 guys out.
What is this guy fucking doing?
And then we want to use all of our souls that we have and buy all the firebombs we can from this guy. I switched to sword because we're going to push Ostrava off. We jump over here, push up Ostrava, even though I'm very bad at it. Like that. Pick up the thief ring and equip it. We wait for him to take out everyone because we don't want it to jump down and the they hit a fire barrel and we take a hit, so I just normally be patient, wait till he takes them all out. You can even help him if you want to. And then I pick up this soul here. Now we're going to run ahead, bait this guy, and then take the corner. Use sorcery for this guy. Sword, he has hit me before, so I do him from a distance. Then we want to roll through, have sword equipped, and just strafe. Strafe. Run continuously, so he does that. Keep running. Strafe this guy, go through the fog. Now here I wait around this corner. Actually, I think he does it on this run. Yeah, he does. He comes at me. Usually he'll just stay there, but he can come at you. So hide here and see what he does. I think I end up throwing a soul remains. Yeah, and just killing him. So just be wary of that. A lot of times he won't even follow. Then we want to break this. Make sure you don't get hit by it. Wait for it to take all those guys out. Switch back to staff, and we're going to soul remains against this wall. And take out 2 guys here. And we're going to run through. We're going to break this little bit of wood here. Take out the first guy, because he can come at you. And then we're going to wait for the dragon. So I think the dragon screams, and then the second part it will, and then the second thing it does is breathes the fire, and that's when we're going to run. So scream, fire. We run. We're going to go pick up a few items here. So we want to get the first 2 up the top on the left. I can't remember what they are. I think they're souls. Soul. Yep, 2 good souls. And then we want to get the Archstone shards. They're basically like Homeward Bones in the other Souls games. Pick those 2 up. We want them for when we do a lizard farm and when we leave a place in Latria, I think. Run on through, and this time we're just going to make our way over the bridge. Most of the enemies are dead from the dragon except for 2 archers, so we run along the right hand side. We wait and bait attacks. Strafe, strafe. Go on through and pull the lever. And then we're just going to Nexus bind it out. We don't worry about the souls we have because we don't need them. And we go back to the Nexus. And then we make sure we have our fire bombs on, and we're going to go and kill Phalanx. So we do the same running here, so run to the horse, regen at the horse, then run through and go to the fog bait. We just run head on here and strafe, go through. Now the sooner you can start throwing the better. So you want to be behind this pillar so that you don't have spears come at you from these little phalanxes, or whatever they're called. But you also want to be far enough that you can start throwing fairly soon across over here. So we'll just see how this goes. You can lock on if you wish. I think sometimes I lock on, sometimes I don't. And you want to watch the little ones that are close, that they don't get the spear out. And keep an eye on this one as well, that the spear doesn't come out. So I'm kind of watching both sides of me while I'm throwing. Okay. And then you want to pick up all the items they drop, because you want hardstone shards from them if you can. Then we just grab the archstone. I have a Nexus split because I used to pick up the soul in the Nexus and I've died from it before to gravity many times, so I actually stopped grabbing it. I was over it. I didn't grab it anymore because I actually didn't need it. Oh, I'm eating my toast. Okay, we can speed this right up because this is just, we're going to go speak to the Monumental. So my other webcam is off while I eat breakfast. Don't mind me, I'm just chomping food. Okay, we're going to use all of the souls, and then we're going to level up to 20 magic. Very important, get the 20. And then with the rest spice. And then we're going to go to prison. So the reason why I want 20 is so I can two-shot the Cthulhu's in Latria. 20 is a two-shot. 19 is not. We need a third, and that's going to use more spice, etc. To spend the rest on spice, I've got 5 there, I think. And then we're going to go to Tower, or Latria, whatever this one's called. Prison. Prison of Hope. So we go left. Kill this Cthulhu. Always pick up their spice. You're going to need them. Run all the way through and go left. Here, you want to wait and bait an attack first. And then 2. Grab the spice. Kill this idiot. He takes a little while sometimes. Go through. Wait for this one to path back. They have insane aggro range, actually. So yeah, wait till they go back. It's just safer. And then we want to pick up this key. Pick up the spice. Take more spice yourself. I'm probably eating more toast, am I? Probably. Run all the way back through the way we came. And then we're going to grab this soul that's behind these crates.
79 heckin' goddamn months. Thank you so much, Crones. Thank you for your prime. I so appreciate it, man. I really do.
And then we're going to run all the way through and open the gate.
How far did you get on your double mod? Yeah, I'm doing good things. It's on neck. I've hurt my neck somehow. G fucking G, dude. Hell yeah.
Okay, kill this guy. Run through.
That fight is fucked.
And we're going to get the key for this gate. So we're going to come through this way.
Features with you?
Go left again.
Yeah, nice. Are you going for +7? I would.
This Cthulhu can be quite annoying. Sometimes it's best to wait till they path to here and then go out and get them from the back.
Oh man.
I'm not sure what I end up doing here. Okay, I'll wait for them to go. Nope, they're coming back.
Fuck, I'm lucky that door's there.
That was a little monkeress. Alright, grab the key.
See if it's possible. I believe in you. It'd be hard. What would be hard about that fight, I think, is if
I'm just yabbing on.
Excuse me while I remember to take my multivitamin after I eat. If you go to do a plunge on Capra, right, but the other Capra's walking up the steps and blocks you, I think that'd be fucking scary as hell. Plus the dogs, 4 dogs.
Okay, then we go back and open this gate. Again, wait on the side. And wait for the Cthulhu to path back. Another thing is wait till they go a fair way, because if you pop out here and they're close, you have nowhere to roll or dodge.
Oh, you couldn't. You need slumbering and fobbering.
You see how I wait for them to path back quite a bit, so I have the room to get out of a situation if I need to.
You've seen it? Yeah, it's really dope, eh? Really cool strat.
Open this gate and wait. Also, there's spice here that you can grab just to the right here. I don't know why I didn't grab them here. I normally do. I probably grab them on the other way when I come back through. So here I lock on so I can watch where their pathing is. Wait, get behind them again. Again, keep picking up the spice. You want to need them. You need them for like Fool's Idol and future stuff. So.
Oh hell yeah, Black Knight Halberd. Fuck yeah, dude.
And we want to make sure we go in here. This ring is super important. Ring of Sharpness, is it called? Ring of Magic Sharpness. Equip it straight away so you remember to put it on. Open this gate.
That should be nice for Flag and stun her head with that one, can't you? Like stagger her?
And we're going to grab this key. Go through the next gate straight ahead.
It's been good to have something to look forward to after doing a run too, like do something fun.
And then you just keep going all the way down until we go through this gate. And we're going to wait at this pole to de-aggro this guy, make sure he doesn't shoot at us. Run through. And we're going to grab the silver bracelets. They give you extra souls. It's just the second item. Equip them straight away so you can start earning it.
Okay, no worries.
And again, we're going to run through, wait here. See if he's going to shoot. Run through. Again, I wait here again. So we don't get shot in the back. Come through, and we're going to pick up the key that's on the bridge. Gently, gently, so you don't get shot at. And then we do the same thing. Wait again. Go through, wait. And have the patience. You might think, oh, I'm just going to run it. But you can get hit, and I have been hit by that ball of corpses. Then we run all the way back up and take the gate on the left. We're going to grab a soul on the side here. We're going to roll through a chair, I think, or something. Yep, and then we're going to shoot this Cthulhu here with sorcery. Again, pick up the spice if they drop some, which they don't. And go left and grab the gate. Do this quickly as there is another Cthulhu to the right who can come through. Then we turn off this device. And I pick everything up except the last thing because we don't need it, I believe. So we definitely want the souls. The clever rat ring is a must. And all the souls. This bit we can definitely speed up even more because it's such a long little run through here. Because all we're doing is running all the way to the end to kill the healer and grab the key so we can rescue the sage. We just kill this guy, pick up the key, run all the way through. Okay, we want a soul remains ready here. And just be very careful when you fall off here because it's a little touchy. Make sure you do get right on there and just fall very gently. So we want a soul remains here for the invader. Roll out. And here I use a combination of leftover bombs and sorcery. Some I use bombs just because of the chairs. Because the sorcery will just hit the chairs, so I use bombs instead. I'm going to kill these guys. This guy.
Nice.
Okay, and then we get ready for the fight itself. So here we do like 3 casts straight away. Then we want to run all the way back to the back pillar and wait till they all de-aggro. Watch where the stuff on the floor goes. I break those just so they're not in my way. And then we take out each idol until we find the one that's the real one. So only cast twice. Wait till they disappear, go to the next pillar. Now you want to be careful in case there's that stuff on the ground here. There wasn't this time, I kept an eye on it. So always using your pillars for cover. And then we're going to lock on again. Wait till they de-aggro. I'm going to throw twice. Wait. They de-aggro. And they disappear. Next pillar. Okay, and this is the real one, so we're going to go 3. Maybe even 4. And back to the back pillar again. And repeat. I think I have some Monka S here. One doesn't disappear and it gets a bit scary. I believe. It doesn't happen often. I think out of all my runs it only happened twice. Also, if you sometimes only cast once, not twice, just watch if they lift their arm. It means they're about to cast at you. So sometimes only do it once, not both, like both tries. See here, I'm being a bit cautious because there's 2 shooting at me. And this one's taking forever to leave. We can probably speed this up a bit. This is a slow fight. There's much faster strats like the dagger strat. Or even Falchion if you use Falchion later on. But I do Fool's Idol early because I want the spell from her boss soul for Island's Edge. And you'll see why when we get there. But I really want her boss soul for the next section. So I do her like this, a little bit slower, a bit safer. Instead of later on in the run. When you can just kind of melt her. This Island's Edge is awful, I feel, without I think it's Soul Ray, and then also the other spell that, God, I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, she's not disappearing for me here, so this is a bit Monka-esque.
Yeah, this is the second time this has happened to me.
I'm free-handing here, which scares the shit out of me. This one's not disappearing, which is really frustrating. That can happen.
Am I going to get hit though if I move to the next pillar?
I think I try it and don't like it and move back. Yep. Yeah, I don't like it. At all. This, for the most part, won't ever happen. They'll just disappear and you can move to the next pillar like I did on the first part.
What do you do in this situation? Okay, does that help? Is it if one's aggro at you all the time? Is that why? Maybe this one will leave now.
See how she's got no help, but she's still there? It's so frustrating. Hopefully you'll rarely ever have this happen to you, or never happen.
The thing is, I can't block at the next pillar from her behind me.
Does she finally disappear? I can't remember.
I'm just trying to roll. But then there's also going to be shit on the ground on the next one.
Okay, I'm going to use that pill for cover. And this is the actual idol, so... Super Monka-esque, but now it's gone.
Fucking GG brutes.
Alright. And again, so we just run back to the last pillar.
Thank you.
They're going to disappear for me this time.
Dude, there's that fucking bitch there again.
That's that same one that was giving me trouble.
I'm so bad at free aim.
See how terrible I am at free aim. This is why I use bow, for example, in tower.
Yeah, this one's fucked up. It doesn't know what
I hate free aim.
If I try and hit her now. Finally.
Usually this fight isn't this long. This is unusual. Okay, now we should be able to finish her off.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know why that sometimes happens. Hey, that's the second time.
I pick up the soul.
It's so fucking scary to be in front.
I kill this hollow so it doesn't get me in the back as I'm going to the altar.
Thanks, Krauts.
And then that's that.
If they shoot soul rays at you, you're fucked from both directions.
Okay, then we're going to go back and get the sage.
Yuck, that was yucky.
So we go right, up, this way. Again, kill this one when it passes back.
No, don't come out here.
There's that spice I was talking about earlier that I didn't grab. Kill this one. Then we go all the way straight through. And up. Nope, down, sorry. Take the first one. The first gap, don't go down further. Pick up this for some spice. Then the third gate, we want to rescue the sage. Just talk to him. And then I use the archstone shard to
Really?
bone out. And go back to the nexus. So the first thing we're going to do is go and get the spell. So that we don't accidentally use the soul. So you want to get Soul Ray. And you also want to buy Cloak. And then you want to equip them both.
I know, right?
Between Cloak, between Soul Ray.
I love watching dance though, it was really good.
And then we can use all the rest of the souls and level. So I'll just check my levels here for you. We want 28 magic and 11 strength, and then spend the rest in spice. Again, these stats are specific. Please get them because we want to one-shot the rolling terminators in Island's Edge.
Get it then. See? You get it.
The strength you can get later if you need to, but definitely get the magic here. The rest in spice. And this will be why, because these guys, like, you can watch, for example, how Zoodle does Island's Edge. It wasn't working for me. It's so fucking scary. So I started doing how Gino does it, because it's so easy. You literally just cloak and one-shot them with sorcery. It makes this area such a breeze. So we'll go through and show you that. So one shot again, another one shot, and another, and then we wait. Because we're going to recloak. And again, one shot. It just makes, oh man, I was trying to do Zoodle strat through here. And even Nico does it, I think, Dino. And I'm like, dude, how, they just kept rolling at me and fucking me up. Okay, so here we're running through while we still have the cloak on. And we're going to pick up these soul remains. And then we're going to use one against this wall. And kill this guy. And then pick up the falchion, because we're definitely going to be using that. Make sure we have enough spice back on. Cloak again. One shot this guy. One shot these archers. And then we go and pick up the key. Now when I'm doing runs and I don't have a really low PB, I just run here. I don't even look for the ray, but if you're on 0 hit, you're going to watch the pathing of this ray. So he's just gone that way, I think. So we're going to wait till he passes back. Because he can shoot you and hit you. So we're going to just wait, then we're going to recloak and jump down. We're going to grab this soul. I've taken a hit right here as I fall here. It's so annoying. Okay, go over the trap, make sure you veer left so it doesn't hit you. Then we're going to take off Thief's Ring. R2 the wall with your staff, so it aggroes them. Wait here. Put Thief Ring back on. Wait till he stops rolling, which is ages.
Oh, this guy rolls for a long fucking time.
And then you can just soul ray through the both of them. We're going to pick up the soul. And then we're going to buy the short bow and 5 wood arrows. Yeah. It's literally just for baiting.
What sort of song is it?
Rolly Terminators in another section, or coming up soon. Okay, because I'm 0 hit, I'm going into photo mode on PS5 to see where the manta ray is before I run out. I don't think I see where he is though, so I just run. Yep. Cloak first. I think he nearly gets me actually. Yep, right there. Yikes.
I'm glad that missed over being so pissed.
Okay, then we're running all the way through and you want to jump off this little part here. Do you want to run? Not jump, sorry, you just want to roll. So run to here, you want to roll slightly early to try and get over this little hump. It may take me a few goes.
Oh, is it really? Very cool. Oh,
hey, second try. Pick up this ring. We want it for a section later on in the game. Cloak and kill the lizard. You definitely want this lizard. Run through, watch the trap, wait here. Top up your spice. Soul remains here. Now this fight, some people just fight him up here because it's faster, right? But I never learnt how to dodge his attacks up here. So I just do it the slow way, but it's easy and very consistent. Like, I don't know if I hardly ever got hit by a Adjudicator ever. I just fought him legit like you would melee. But you can just, like, yeah, use sorcery up the top. But like I said, I'd never learnt how to dodge the attacks up here. So, how fast am I going? Let's put this back down to 1.5. So I just go up to him and I just cast at the belly. So you just strafe left whenever he swings. It's like so easy. Strafe left, hit the belly. Takes 3 at the belly, strafe again, belly. And then just move your lock on to his head and do the head. Top up with spice if you need to. And do the same thing again. Easy, boss. You can even top up with spice as you're strafing here if you need to. One more and then we just finish him off. And done. Very cool. And then we pick up an item in here. It's a soul. Grab the archstone.
I want to get a soul because I don't trust this fucking ray here.
Now, I don't trust this ray here, especially from 0 hit, so just cloak here if you need to. I pick up this soul. I have been hit by it. And then back to the Nexus I'm going to level, I would say. So then we do... When we get back to the Nexus, we're going to equip the falchion, equip the bow, equip the arrows. Then we're going to attune Flame Toss and Soul Ray. And we're going to do Magic 35, Strength 12, and the rest in Spice. Since I have my notes in front of me. So that's what we want to do while we're here.
Add it to Drunk Metal playlist. I didn't do my one I was playing, man. Maybe you'll hate, I don't know. Hey, no harm in trying, man. It's free. What am I doing?
Okay, so equip falchion, bow. Still had the staff on as well. So I put the bow in the other hand. Attune Flame Toss and Soul Ray.
Yeah, I do. I just hate countries and 80s cheese music.
Use all of your souls.
Never been into 80s stuff. I hate like glam rock kind of stuff, glam metal. Oh, and power metal, I hate that too. Lol. 80s cheese.
And again, Magic 35, Strength 12, and use the rest by Spice.
What I want, 35, 12, I think.
12 is for the bow, if you're wondering. Flame Toss we take off instead of Cloak because we need Flame for the Reapers. They do magic casts, so they're more immune to Soul Ray. So we have Flame Toss on for them, but we need Soul Ray for Old Hero because he does... He takes more damage to a Soul Ray.
If you want to get information out of me, and I don't want to talk.
Okay, we'll slow this down slightly again. So we definitely want to pick up these Soul Remains.
That's how. That's my secret.
We trigger this. And we want to drop down to the left. Throw a Soul Remains at this pillar. Go up and kill the Reaper with Flame Toss.
Torture. Tell me his name. It's like country. Okay.
And grab this grass if you like. Definitely need to pick up the Moonstone Shard. And this Moonstone Shard. We need them for later. Pick up this soul. And then we're going to bait the first guy.
I'm gonna remains this fucking archer prick today.
On the left, he'll just roll off. Bait this guy and hide behind the pole. And he should just roll right off. Just watch he doesn't hit you though. Cool. Then we switch to Falchion.
Do not hit me. Wait, do I have time to remains this guy?
So I'm thinking about changing a strat right here as I'm doing the run and I get the run because this guy has nearly hit me before. Like there. And what I decided, just hit him twice, roll, wait for him to do another arrow and then finish him off. I was talking about whether I do a Soul Remains for him, but I didn't end up.
Actually, I don't need to. I just need to be ready to strafe a second time. That's what I need to do. Just be ready to strafe. He shoots low, slowly. It should be fine.
Soul Remains here, just strafe these guys.
I just need to hit, get ready in case he bows again, strafe and then finish.
Grab these Soul Remains. And we're going to Soul Remains at the wall below us. So you'll notice my positioning. I'm about here, and then I'm throwing quite high so that it will hit the wall behind and bait the Reaper to fall off.
Is that too high? Oh. Wait, where are you?
Actually, I can't see him either right now.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!
There, see him? So he will do an attack and just fall off. Well, he's supposed to. We have to try again by the looks.
Come on, man. Thank you.
There we go. So that gets rid of all them.
Makes me sound like a flower.
We definitely want to pick up this item. I think it's Moonstone. Yep. And then we can just run through because all the other guys are dead. Okay, I'm switching back to Staff. So the next thing we kill will be a Reaper. Now here we want to kind of bait the guy to walk towards us. And once he's past the pillar, strafe him. If you wait too long, you can't get past him and he'll do a swing. Here, when I hit this corner, I count 1, 2, 3, 4 in my head and then throw really high. Really high. You want to hit up here, nowhere else. And then that baits them. And we want to run around the corner and kill the Reaper. And pick up another Moonstone off them. Then we're going to pick up a Soul here. And then run on through for Old Hero.
One day I'm going to grab that item because I want to know what it is.
With Old Hero, we just need our Spice on. We're going to pick up this Soul here. Run down the side, do the cutscene, and run behind him. Now we're going to wait until he gets to this pillar, about halfway before we start attacking, because we don't want him to run at us and hit us. We're just going to wait till he gets to the middle pole with the chains. See how I wait, see what he's going to do, then go again. I accidentally
How can you cover me then?
I meant to take a Spice, but I threw a Soul Remains. Ignore that. And again. Wait to see what he does. Oh my god, that was so sketch.
Oh my god, I just had a fucking heart attack.
That was a bit yikes.
I didn't get hit then, right? Pretty sure.
I think I had to rewatch it to make sure I didn't take a hit, because that was so scary.
Thank you, Cranky.
Now when he gets to the end, he'll do an attack once he's at the end. And then you want to wait for that. And then we're going to run down and get behind him and basically redo it. What we just did. We can probably speed this up. This is a long fight.
I'm pretty sure I didn't get hit. I think I rolled
so again, we're going to wait till he gets to the middle one. And wait. This fight is just really patience. That's all it is. We're waiting because he's going to hit at the end.
Sorry, I missed all that, Brooksy. Just trying to concentrate at the minute. But I have to
turn him around again. Oh, that was heckin' close too.
I can't see, like, it's so hard to tell where he's going to aim his sword. Like, this fight can be really scary.
Okay, he's going to do his little attack at the end. We're going to go around again. And that's Old Hero. And then we pick up every item that's in this arena. So there's grass, a Moonstone Shard, and then Holy Arrows that we're definitely going to be using throughout the run.
I think we were okay.
Go to the Archstone and pick up the Soul. And all we're doing here is going and switching Soul Ray to Cloak.
No, how did I just not get hit? Oh my god, that was fucking scary. How did I just not get hit? Oh my god. I must have just... How I didn't get hit by that is insane, actually. Oh my god.
You don't have to, but it does make running to get the Storm Ruler, etc. a lot comfier. So I'm just literally switching Soul Ray to Cloak. We keep Flame Toss on because the lizards that we're going to kill die quicker to Flame Toss than Soul Ray.
Oh, yeah. Couple of close calls there. And his delay before he actually puts his sword down feels really slow, so it's like...
So at the big boulder, which you'll see, I cloak. So just there. Regen a little bit before you keep running when you get closer to the rays. Run through here. run through these rocks to the left of these rocks and grab Storm Ruler. Then I'm going to switch my Falchion to Storm Ruler, cloak again. Again, run right of the rocks, then through the rocks, regen a little before the little raise, run, and then we're going to stick to here for a minute just to clear some of the rays before we run into the building so we don't get hit as we're running into the building. Another important thing, see how I wait till my stamina is full before I run in? Otherwise you're not going to jog at all, you have no stamina after using the Storm Ruler. So just wait till it regens, then run into the building. And we want to stick up against this plank of wood and keep jogging at the side of the building. You still can get hit here, it's not 100% safe, so just keep an eye on it. And we're going to keep killing the little rays until we aggro the Storm King.
I'm still not coming yet? No. Hello?
I love this fight in the remaster. I love the sound effects. They did so good with the sound. So this is where you can still get hit by these. Pretty rare, but it still can happen, so just really watch them. And then when the eye gets to about here-ish, that's when I start to hit. And then I go here and do another one. Then get back to the safe spot and wait for them to cycle back. Then I tilt up again. Then once they're about yay here, over here, I start hit again. And then go to the right and do again. Mine 2 times. Yep. And we just repeat, do the same thing. So again, once the eye gets about here, I hit. And to the right.
I always have one little tiny bit left.
We have one little sliver left. Cool, and then we definitely want to make sure we pick up these holy arrows, because that's what we use for most of the run, or a lot of the run. And then we're going to cloak, switch to flame toss and staff, and we're going to grab at least one lizard, just one, it doesn't have to be both. If you're quick enough to get both, that's even better, but we want those chunks, then we're going to pick up this soul. And then I use all my souls. The reason why I use them here is because when we pick up the soul at the Archstone, we can't use it. So use all your souls here so it reminds you not to use the boss soul that you get about to pick up. So I just use them all, come to here, grab this one, and then we're going to go back to the Nexus.
I'm lucky not hit by fucking Flamelurker the last 2 runs. I feel like getting past Flamelurker means I could hit the run potentially.
Now here we want to put our Soul Rays and Cloak back on.
Well, yeah, probably. No, I always say I'm going to get hit by him anyway.
And then make Magic 46.
Thanks, Tonsu. How are you, lovely?
Wait, did I not go and put Soul Ray and Cloak back on? Oh no, I'm going shopping first. I suppose I don't need it here, that's true. Okay, so this vendor, we want a total of 14 Moonstone Shards, a total of 200 Holy Arrows, and a total of 10 Soul Remains. Oh, and send stuff to storage first. So send your Storm Ruler. Let me slow this down a little, maybe. The wood arrows. Because of the weight. So there's the 14 Moonstone Shards.
Just want 10, right? Yeah.
10 Soul Remains total. And then 200 total of Holy Arrows.
That
Now I either buy spice or I either level.
I'm gonna cloak here.
So again, I'm going to cloak just in case there's ray outside. Now the reason why I'm going back to level is because these souls are just going to go nowhere because we next year bind after patches. So the reason why I'm going back, the buying is more important than the levels. So buy the stuff first, then go do your levels, and then it won't matter when we bind out. So I go... Okay, I just pump a few levels into magic. I buy some spice. And then we go do the patches for the Makoto.
Where are we going now? I'm a spider. I wanted to go and change back my spells.
Okay, I do put Soul Ray and whatever back on. Okay, so Soul Ray and Cloak back on.
Oh, I gotta go do fucking patches first.
I'm just equipping my arrows and everything for weight.
Oh, yikes. That sounds awfully hard.
Okay, so this time we just drop to the left and run straight through and drop down. Now here you want to, it's very important, you've got to get this soul rays on, the soul ray remains on the roof, otherwise this guy's going to attack you. And then we just do 4 R1s, get behind him and do a backstab and he will die. Because he's walking towards the soul remains. We definitely want to pick up this moonstone shard here. And then the Makoto. Equip the Makoto and then we next will bind out. Because we don't need to worry about the souls. We've used most of them that we needed.
What am I doing? Next level.
Cool.
Once in like 3 hours, holy shit, dude. Fuck.
Then we are off to
I kinda wanna go for a cigarette.
Stonefang Tunnel.
So I can concentrate through this long running section. Oh, let's hope we get past Flamelurker today, man, and get the run. Okay, BRB.
Oh, okay, we're BRBing. Let me find when we come back. Yep. Oh, no, I don't want subtitles on. Hello?
Maybe.
Okay, so we kill the first lizard with Soul Ray, pick up the hardstone. Hopefully you get hardstone shards. Switch to bow.
Oh, that's
Make
so
sure
snowy.
put your Makoto on.
So good, man.
Okay, this guy, sorry, I should explain this bit. Let's put it back on 1.5. So here. I've got Makoto on to start bringing my health down while I'm doing this.
Oh,
So we
that's so
wait
snowy.
at these
That's really good.
crates.
Anytime feeling so good, man.
1, and then 1, 2, and then you can run. And now we're just going to get our health down to low for Clever Rat Ring. So we'll just speed through this part.
Fucking came to my neck somehow. Not last night, yesterday, I think. That's sore today.
We're just getting this health right down so the Clever Rat Ring takes an
It's
effect.
slightly different.
So most of this area will be bow and falchion. We don't use magic through here, I don't think, until the spider themselves.
Wait, now I've dirtied my glasses.
So we want the extra damage here. So through here you'll have Thief Ring on and Clever Rat Ring.
I think, didn't I? Yeah. Just up earlier again, I guess.
And then I think I have falchion and bow in my right hand this time.
And I had a nap yesterday because I was up till like 2 AM. Yeah, I got your fucking message, Crunky, just as I was
Well,
going.
this really does take a
And then
while
I
to go
thought
through,
I thought
doesn't it?
really hard. I'm like, I watch Trunks. I was like, you really need to fucking go to sleep.
There we go.
He's like,
Okay, so we just bow all these enemies, one-shot them all. All these guys here.
Hello, Brett, my love. How you doing, dude?
All these guys. All of them in this whole area at the bottom floor. Because you're going to be running back through it. Then we want to get back to this door so that these dogs don't aggro to us. We're going to kill 3 dogs here. He's disappeared, so I'm just trying to aggro him back out with the arrows. Got him. Then we stand back a bit and just kill this guy through here, and he won't hit you. Switch to falchion. definitely pick up those items, and then backstab this guy through here. Switch back to bow, grab this moonstone, no, it's a hardstone chunk, I think. Actually, I might just need to slow down this slightly. We're going to bait this guy. You see how he doesn't spawn in properly? It's really weird. Bow him. Bow this guy to the right.
What were they, chicken? Beef? Yummy.
Then we go all the way up and drop off to the left to pull the lever.
Bro, can you not? They're fucking scarily close.
Then we're going to bow these guys. And again, we need to pick up the hardstone. The guys with the sacks.
Hello?
I'm going to pick up here, run through, drop down. And all the enemies are clear here now, so we can just run on through.
Their laugh is so creepy. I wonder who the voice actor does that. It's kind of cool.
I do this the long way. Some people grab the heat shield and run through instead of turning the lever to get rid of this here. That is another strat people use. I never ended up doing it. Kill all these three, kill this guy. Kill all three here and pick up the hardstone. With 2 lots here. And then I turn the lever for the blacksmith.
Man, this song feels so old.
This guy, gosh, I had to figure out so many little strats for this guy. What I ended up doing was run to the stairs and then roll back real quick, because he can hit you so fast. So you can't creep out to hit him, because he'll smack you. So I run to bait and then come back and then... And I roll it too, because he can still smack you so quickly there. And then we kill every single one of them in this room. And pick up the item. Which I think is hardstone as well. Yep. Then we're going to go to the right and roll through the barrels.
Some of these bits are really chill. They just feel like they take forever to get through.
Drop off here, roll through. Big thing here, must kill the 3 doggies. They can be really hard to see too.
Where's their doggy? Is that your head there maybe? Got him.
And then all the lizards. So just these 2 here, and then the 2 that come around the corner. Let's bait them.
Lock on? Okay. Oh my god.
I'm such a good archer.
I'm surprised those lizards don't drop in.
Run all the way down. The only thing here, just be careful, there's a guy who can come here quite quickly, so just sort of run over as far away as you can and then look around. And we kill all of them here.
I'm so surprised that hit them.
And then pick up this soul.
Through those pillars.
You don't need those, they're sharp stone. Just pull the lever, or turn it, sorry. And then we're going to just run all the way through. Everything's dead, so now we can run across where the lava was. Which is through here. We don't need these items at all, just keep running. And then here we shoot from a distance back so he can't hit us.
This song's a banger.
Always remember to stop just here for the boulder to drop down. And then kill this guy. And then we just want to pick up the crisp blade and we're going to get ready for armor spider. So with armor spider I use a lot of cloak, soul ray, spice, Crisp Blade, and Clever Rat Ring, and Ring of Magical Sharpness. So I'll just go through those again. Spider, we use Chris, Makoto, Cloak, Soul Ray, Clever Rat Ring, Ring of Magic Sharpness. We're going to use Soul Rays to kill the boss and cloaking, and we want to make sure the spice is equipped, ready to go in our first slot. I don't use Thief Ring because we use Cloak instead, and I use Magic Ring instead of that. Some people use Thief Ring. So I've got spice ready. So we cloak and we're going to run into a certain position. So we're going to run to the left of this diagonal pole. Now, the main thing in this fight is only ever use a spice and cast when they're shooting fireballs. Anything else, if they're idling, do nothing. If they're web spitting, roll. There's two different web spits. One is it puts up like a web wall. That's pretty cool. I dodge it anyway in case it's the other one. It won't hit you if you're at this position where we are. The other one is the spit that comes right at you, which you need to roll that. So the web spits are the most dangerous here because the fireballs won't hit us at all where we're standing. So only, again, spice and cast when it's fireballs because they won't hit you. Idling or web spits, get ready to dodge. I think I fucked up that rule here and nearly get hit actually. So I have to have a few goes to get close enough, but I also don't want to go too close because this is where the web world will form here. It's taking a few goes to get a cast off, but there we go.
Fuck, that was close, dude.
There, see how I cast twice and I shouldn't have then? Because it was a single fireball and the web came straight at me. So that was very lucky. I think now I cloak and get my spice back up. No, we're going to cast. Okay, there's the wall. Wall again. So now I'm going to spice. Cast while there's fireballs. Cast while there's fireballs. Spit, it's a wall. I'm going to spice up. There we go, GG's.
Ooh, that first bit, that was fucking monk ass. The pillar behind me was blocking my view, so...
Spider fight really is just patience. Waiting to cast during fireballs, like I said, is the most important. Usually I used to recloak. I don't know why I didn't recloak in it, but...
I think I rolled.
Okay, pick up the soul and the archstone, and then we're back to the nexus. Actually, no, we're going to go and do Falchion +4. Kill the lizard again here, because it'll give you more hardstone for later. I'm also putting my Thief Ring back on instead of Clever Rat Ring. So +4 Falchion. This is mostly for the lizards and for later on as well. But we want to be able to kill the lizards easily on the way down to Flamelurker.
Time for the worst boss of the game.
Okay, so we're going to kill these guys here. Sometimes I switch to bow here for this guy because he won't come out. Grab the lizard. I just do Soul Ray for this lizard. Kill the first half of the tunnel. Because you want to pick up the items from this guy with the sack. And then I'm going to cloak to run through here. Always get ready to roll this last two dudes though in case they swing at you. Like right there. We're going to go down the right side here. I switched back to Falchion. From Staff. For the lizards. We want to kill both lizards here.
Like a little bit, but not really. I'm a bit more whatever will be, which will help me play better.
I'm gonna pick them up. You don't need to heal here, just keep dropping because you're going to be taking your health off soon for Clever Rat Ring anyway. So don't bother healing through here, just keep dropping down. Drop to the right hand side here of the ladder and you can grab the soul. And then we're going to get Clever Rat Rings, so we'll speed this up. So again, we're just using the Makoto to get rid of our health down. We want to make sure we have the bow on and the staff on in our right hand, Crisp Blade and Makoto on the left. Now here, this fight was monka-ass, man. On my actual run. I hate Flamelurker. He's actually the worst boss of the whole run. And if you get past him, you've got the run, in my opinion. Once you're consistent and you've learnt the route. Flamelurker's the worst. Once you're past him, you got it. So we're going to run in, and we're going to run straight to the pole on the left, and then strafe Flamelurker. You don't want to run at him, because he can do like this hook attack behind you. And we see how we've cleared that AoE nicely. Then we're going to sit over here and get him to de-aggro to his little spot. We're very lucky he does it straight away.
Let's fucking go.
We want to recloak, and we want to get ourselves in this position right here. So sort of diagonal to this pillar, but behind this one a little bit. And we're going to get our bow and arrow out, and we're going to just bow him 2 to 3 times while cloaked. And when I say 2 to 3 times, I don't mean at once. I mean 1, wait for him to go back, 2, might have time for 3, depending on the cloak. So you want him to keep... And this is where it gets monka-ass. He came at me and I don't know why. So if you can't get him to go back, you just got to hit him and run around the arena until he de-aggroes back to his spot. So here I'm trying to get him out of that. Okay, he's going to go back. We're going to take some spice, we're going to cloak, and we're going to try again. So this strat I got off Hob. I was having a lot of trouble with Flamelurker. I tried the Falchion strat, and I've been hit doing that. As I want to... So Zoodle does 2 R1s with Falchion and runs away, right? But I've had him hook me straight after that and hit me. I've had him jump away, but that's been a hit, because his like flames have kind of hit me. The Falchion just still wasn't working for me. Then I tried something else. And this is the one that I settled on, the Hob strat. It felt the safest, but it was the slowest, unfortunately. I looked at a lot of God runs, because I think those runs, they're going to go for super safe, because they're, you know, 2-3 games in. God, some people fight Flamelurkers head on with a Falchion. I think that's just crazy skill. So yeah, I went this way. So mostly you just, yeah, 1 arrow, wait till he de-aggroes, do another. It's very slow, but it's... I mean, if you're lucky, you can just do this the whole fight, and you don't even have to do, you know, it's just pretty easy. But this fight was pretty monka-esque. Okay, so we'll speed it. Just make sure that you keep cloaking when the cloak runs out. This fight goes absolutely left, and I have to try and de-aggro him, and it went terribly, but we still got past him, thankfully. It sucks when he starts to move from his like usual position. Like he goes more and more left, but...
Oh, wait.
So there is a spot where I have to keep running around.
Really?
About here-ish. So to try, if you're trying to get into the aggro, I normally just run a big circle of the arena.
Doing the worst fight and the hardest part. Fucking hell, dude.
To outspace his AoEs. So we get him back to de-aggroed again, and again we just do the same thing.
It's okay, it's only the hardest boss of the whole run.
Okay, we can probably skip this.
Let me see.
Alright, so then we just pick up, and then I'm just checking my fight because that was Monka S and just checking I didn't take a hit. Then I pick up the soul in the arena.
Also, why do you come around that corner? Come on, dude.
I'll just skip this, I'm just watching the fight. Okay, we pick up the soul in the arena.
Let's go.
We pick up the Archstone soul, and then we go straight through to Dragon God. Dragon God I might slow down a bit. Dragon God I could never get consistent until I changed one thing, and that was the start of the fight, so we'll go through that. So I have Crisp Blade on. We don't need Clever Rat Ring. Thief Ring. And we have, yeah, I think that's all we need. We basically, this whole fight we just use Mikoto. And don't worry about your health. It seems like it doesn't whittle it down enough to worry about it. So we're going to go through. So I wait here. Wait for a slam, and then I go to this first pillar. Now I used to always run straight to the next pillar, and I'd not get hit, and it was drive me crazy. It was never consistent, and then when I started it from this pillar, it was consistent ever since. So stop at this one first, wait until his eyes are yellow, and he turns, you see his nose turn this way. So once he's like at the middle there, I run through. It only takes two-handed with Mikoto, it only takes one hit. And then we're going to line up and right at about this crease and wait. And again, we're going to wait for the yellow eyes and wait for them to pass this side. And run. Only one hit again with Mikoto. And then we do this part. Run through. I hit once, go back to the pillar. I do take some grass there. I don't think you even need grass. I think I just put it on for feels better. Again, through. Wait at this one. Wait till he turns to the right side this time. Hit again, wait. Yellow eyes, wait till they turn right. Run. Now I hit this one and run back and wait. Then yellow eyes to the right, run through, and this time we can hit and just keep running. Use this, and then I'm going to just switch to staff. And finish him off with the sorcery. Easy. Then I pick this soul up, and the soul at the Archstone. And we're out of here. So back at the Nexus, do not use the Searing Soul.
Right, lizard farming time.
First, we're going to do some lizard grinding. This is so that we can get the Morion Blade. So I'm going to kill these two guys here. Get the lizard. Then I get Falchion ready. And Soul Remains ready. We're going to run through. We're going to Soul Remains here. Rear backstab this Chester. And go down the left.
Going past Flamelurker again on another run just is so good. He really is the wall in this run.
Kill this lizard.
Once you pass him, it could be the run for sure.
Send the lift back up. Take Thief Ring off. Bait the NPCs. Stand here to the left of the hole. And we're going to throw Soul Remains over against the wall. And they're just going to... Now this is funny. That was the first time, like, ever the NPCs come at me here. Ever. On this run. Usually they just hang around the other side. Put Thief Ring back on for the lizards.
Yikes.
And then I also cloak just to help as well for the lizards. So cloak here, Falchion, and kill as many lizards as you can. Sometimes it's a fun thing just to try and get all of them. It looks like we nearly do. Or we do? Noise.
Hopefully that's enough, Lizzie.
And what we're wanting here is a total of 35 hardstone shards, 15 large hardstone shards, and 3 hardstone chunks. If you don't get enough, we need to redo this area. So I check.
Oh, I'm missing a chunk.
I'm just missing a chunk. Now, to get another chunk, you can just do the lizard at Dragon God.
Dragon God. Usually I don't have to farm, so
And I Archstone Shard out of there. I used my last Archstone Shard that I picked up early in the start of the game.
Okay, this Lizzie at the start. I think
So at Dragon God, you can grab the chunk here. Takes me ages to find it. Lol, it's so stupid. Let me fast forward. I think I just got it. It's literally just straight out. Maybe I need to show you where it is properly. It's just here to the... Oh. Basically, where Dragon God first does the slam, it's just there to the left. It's very easy to find. And it can drop hardstone or sharpstone chunks, so I just grabbed a chunk from there. Then we go down to the blacksmith. Okay, and what we're doing here is we're making the short sword a +8. And then we convert the short sword +8 to Morion blade. Then after that, I use all of the souls that I have left. Because we needed that soul, the searing one, to talk to the blacksmith so that he would change short sword to Morion blade. So we do that first. Short sword +8 to Morion, and then use all the souls that you have remaining. Then we're going to go to the Nexus, and we're going to do our magic. Actually, I think I check first my magic. Okay, so first I checked that my magic is a minimum of 45. I believe it's already 45, so I go and buy the items first. It must be 45 for Maneaters, or my strat won't work. I already have it at 45, so I'm going to go and buy items first, because that's secondly most important before I do extra levels. So here we do a total of 70 soul remains and a total of 220 holy arrows.
Right, what do we need? We want 70 of these, so 64. And we want 220, so 120. Oh, I need to send some shit to storage probably.
Send all the stuff that you don't need now to storage, so all the leftover chunks and shards can go.
Wait, how many did I have? I'll just grab like another 8. Okay, the rest can go into levels, but first I wanna... Not taking any... Oh shit, don't hit the fucking merchant brutes.
And then you can go back
This ray out here.
and just pump the rest into magic. So you probably have like 45 to 48. Okay, I end up with 52 already.
Okay, now we're going
Awesome.
to... I'm having a brace raise. Oh, up here. Up on the tree.
Okay, what are we on? We'll do 1/2 speed. So a lot of people use sorcery through this area. I don't like it because I'm very bad at free aiming. So this is why mine's a bit of a hybrid run. I went bow because I can lock on. And it was just easier for me to aim than free aiming sorcery. I believe Zoodle does sorcery. And Gino does sorcery through here. I liked the bow strat. And then I use Clever Rat Ring as well. So I get this down. So we got Clever Rat Ring and Thief Ring on through here.
Yeah, he wasn't breaking the chest for me very well. Oh, I don't remember not to run into that fucking corner today.
Soul Ray and Cloak, but I don't believe we use them. We just use Falchion and Bow in our right hand. Morion Blade must be on. So Morion Blade and Makoto in the left hand. And Soul remains ready.
So I need to cut that circle a little bit tighter and stay in closer with his places I can get around the chairs. I'll have to come back out from them, and then he did an attack, and I thought his attack pattern was over. I hit him, but he hit me at the same time with a really quick left claw. But it was a good lane hit. Make me more aware of my surroundings. Because the fight can be over so quickly that you don't learn a hell of a lot from it, to be fair. He's dead in 4 hours.
It feels like it takes forever, doesn't it, to get it? Over rat ring in effect. Even on 2 times speed. Okay. I use lock on to recognise if the gargoyles aren't fake. So I think it's the right left one here. 2 shoots. Shoot the guy up above. See, here I don't like free aim. Here I can, you know, use the target with the bow. Much easier for me, that's for sure. I'm going to run on through, and then we're going to kill the first guy on the left. This guy, whoop, hang on. This guy is really freaking scary. He can shoot at you quite fast. So what I do here, my first shot I aim about here, as you can see, quite high, so that when he starts running at me, the second shot, if I do it straight away, will hopefully kill him. You might see. Yeah, and I end up shooting a third because I'm always really scared of that guy. 2 for this guy, 2 up for this guy. Now here, you want to keep on running. So regen before the fog gate and then run the whole way. Otherwise there's a guy on the way that can either drop on you or block you running the stairs. So here I just run, keep running.
I think the trick is here, don't pause to regen. Yeah, then he goes past me, okay.
There, he just went over me, so that was great.
That's very cool. See, if I pause slightly to regen, he will sometimes block my path or nearly.
Then I changed to Falchion. Get on the
I just
lift.
need to keep running. I have enough stamina.
And we want to throw a soul remains when we see the like fencing or whatever to our left. Just throw 1, then keep running up. And then I'm going to kill all 4 of these guys. Pick up this soul. You can pick up the spice here if you wish. I think I do, yep. And then we're going to get in the lift. I hope this isn't too fast for you guys, but I think if we watch it in normal mode, it says a lot of it's slow. There's some long areas in this game. So hopefully it's not too fast and you can just slow it down yourselves if you want to watch something. So we will one-shot all these little guys. 2-shot these guys, just be careful because they jump back. And be careful of the big ones, they can charge at you really fast. The one to the left as well. Then we're going to run straight ahead and pick up a soul here. And then just stand back a bit here in case again they charge at you. Kill all 3. Now this soul here you don't even need, it's so funny. Once you're over like 50 magic, you really don't need any more magic for the rest of the run, in all honesty. But I still level it because I can, I guess. And it's so funny, if I'm on 0 hit I pick it up, if I'm on hits I don't pick it up. I'm like, I'm on 0 hits, I'm going to pick it up today. Maybe that little bit of extra magic might help me get the run. Alright, so we're going to run all the way through here. And we're going to throw a soul remains sort of about here-ish. Really high up against that tree. Just run them. Now here, you can peek around and shoot them. But I've had them charge at me and jump and hit me, so I changed it and I have enough soul remains, so I just throw soul remains here instead and let them come to me. And you want to kill the big one, and there's a little one behind it. And then a big one here. Throw a soul remains to bait out the other that's to the right. Kill it. Now I just want to point out another little thing with Demon Souls. You may notice a lot through this game. When you hit run, it can sometimes make you roll or backstep. So make sure when you're on this bridge and you're doing a little bit here, jog. Never hold down run, because I've had myself backstep off the goddamn bridge or roll off it. So just be, yeah, you'll watch that I kind of jog here. So we want to kill this guy first on the right. Yeah, see how I jog? I don't hold run because I've fallen off. Then we're going to throw soul mains against this wall. I jog again, and then we grab this guy that's flying. Grab the guy up ahead. And then we're going to wait for the lift. I switch to Falchion and have soul remains ready. I count 1, 2, and then I start throwing soul remains. And I normally throw about 7 or 9. I think it's 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yep. Run through. And then we kill all these guys. Wait for cutscene. And then you want to run all the way through. Now I have had this this gargoyle that's flying over here chase me all the way to this archstone. So run all the way and then stop and check where they are. So we're just checking where I think there's 2 actually. But 1 main one. And we can run back through. And just kill this guy. Again from a distance because they can charge at you. Now technically I could have cloaked here, but I didn't bother. What we're going to do is we're going to wait till this red phantom paces down and turns. Then we're going to follow behind them and throw soul remains at a pillar. So they've turned already and we're going to try and throw to here. Cool, and shoot them from behind. How Monka S was my Maneater on my run? I can't remember. Okay, Maneater strat. We want cloak, we want the staff on, we want Falchion on, we need Morion Blade on. And I think we just still have Makoto on due to we had used it. What we're going to be doing is we're going to cloak as we enter. We're going to jog to behind the first pillar. Don't run because it makes you run too far and I've fallen straight off the edge. And then when we get to that pillar, we're going to stand still straight away. Don't move. Don't even adjust your position because then the Maneater will see you. Just run to it and stop. And then we're going to wait until the Maneater de-aggroes. And we'll go through it from there. Do they de-aggro for me though? They might not. Sometimes they don't. I can't remember if they did on this run. Okay, so jog to here. Stop. Okay, he plays the game. Beautiful. Then we're going to switch to Falchion and we're going to lock onto the tail. And we're going to go 2 R1s, move lock on, which is your R3. Move lock on to the top of the body, R1, R1. The reason why you must move lock on, it will stay locked on to an invisible tail and you will miss and then you're going to take a hit. So it's lock on tail, R1, R1, move lock on up, R1, R1, and they die. So we'll just go through that. But R1, R1, move lock on, R1, R1, dead. Easy. Then we're going to run straight to the safe corner here. Under just to the here. If you don't hear them, run out until you hear them scream and then come back, which I think I do. Yep. And wait. Now here, see where he is? Now if he's turning facing the fog gate, you can just run behind him and repeat what I just did. But if he's facing this way, I don't like to go and do that because A, the Falchion's animation can sometimes make you jump back and I may fall off the edge. Or he'll turn and hit me. So when he's sideways, I bait him with sorcery to make him move and do something else, right? But if his back was to me and he was turned to the fog gate, I would just go and do what I just did. So I believe I just bait him with sorcery here and then move back to my hidey spot. And hopefully he does his little 2-year-old tantrum and runs to the other fog gate, which it looks like he's doing. Which then it's easy, we can just follow behind him. You don't even need cloak, thief ring is enough. And again, we'll slow this down a bit. So R1, R1, move lock on, R1, R1. And they're just dead. Very quick, very easy. Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Pick up the soul. And that one. Okay, now we're back to staff. Soul remains on. And make our way to monk. So these guys will all one shot.
Thanks, Drew.
Now just move slowly through here. Make sure you have enough spice. Or enough FP. Okay, now we're going to slowly until we see blue up here. And then we're going to soul remains. So I see blue, throw nice and high. Pull the Cthulhu. Check I have enough FP probably. No, I'm going to keep going for now. Alright. Now I take some spice. And then again, watch for blue. As soon as I see blue, throw nice and high soul remains. And we're ready for monk. We might slow monk down because monk is such a fast fight. He dies very quickly. Now with monk, all you're doing is you're baiting him to break a chair, and then it's 2 R1s. Run around again, wait for him to break a chair, 2 R1s. That's it to it, really. The only things you need to watch are when you first come into the arena, run here. Be careful, if you run there, you'll block yourself with chairs, so run this way. Same with when you're skirting him to break a chair. Don't run to here because you'll block yourself in. Run more of a tighter circle. When he casts homing, be ready to dodge that. And that's about it, really. You don't even have to learn his attacks that much because he dies so quickly. Just be wary he has like an over attack and then a quick one onto the side with his other hand. That has got me before because I thought when he did a big attack that was it, I could hit him, but he had another little quick one, so just watch for that one, I guess. But yeah, we'll go through this one a little slower. So I've run here, broke a chair, 2 R1s, run again. When you're running away too, have a bit of distance because he can rear backstab you. Okay, he's broken another chair. I didn't feel good about it, so I'm waiting. Okay, he's cast, dodge that. Dodge the homing. Breaks another chair. 2 R1s and he's dead.
Nice one.
Very cool.
A little bit nervous there, but we're good.
Alright. After monk, we go back to the Nexus and we do 54 magic. I'd probably go and buy first because the magic doesn't matter, I would say. Yep. So we want a total of 240 holy arrows and a total of 70 soul remains. And then the rest into magic. So you notice I don't bother cloaking when I go to the NPC because I drop down quite quick, but when I go back up, I will always cloak in case of that ray outside.
I think I did. That's okay. We'll still should be able to buy, right?
So again, 240 holy arrows, 70 soul remains, and the rest into magic, which I think I get about a 54 plus.
Yeah, it auto goes there afterwards. It's so dumb. 240. So I want like.
From here on in, the items are more important than the levels now. Early game, levels are very important. Mid to late game, it doesn't really matter. Once you're over 50, it's just gravy. Okay, well, we will slow this section down slightly.
Magic, I just need to go and get him out of storage.
Oh, I accidentally sent my stuff to storage. If the last thing you do was send to storage, it's going to do that to you again. So I just had to go and get my souls back out.
All magic. All magic.
What do we end up here? 58 magic, nice.
I might have a break first, but.
Okay, I'm going to have a break, so we'll skip that.
I am a little nervous. I want that.
Okay, Lord's Path. Alright, so we have Falchion ready, Soul Remains on, Morian Blade and Makoto, Thief Ring, and Clever Rat Ring on for this section.
What is this song? I don't like it.
So we're going to wait here at the birds. Wait for the dragon to breathe fire and run. Then we're going to wait where this item is. Wait for the dragon to breathe and run left. You will run straight through this. You don't have to roll. And then we're going to, at the left of this carriage, throw a Soul Remains up nice and high at the wall. And then kill these guys. Now with these archers, you want to hit them on the side. If you are too far back, you're going to rear backstab them. That's going to slow you down. The Soul Remains will go away and you may take a hit. So you want to run up to the left of them and hit them quite quickly while they're attracted to the Soul Remains. Like so. Then I get the staff ready to kill this next guy in front. And then I'm going to get cloak ready. Now I'm getting cloak ready for the archers up the top that fire at you. It's a lot comfier. I believe I wasn't doing it first, and then I saw Gino cloaked here on his VOD, so I started doing that and made it much more comfy. So we're going to cloak, run as soon as the fire, Falchion on, regen at the carriage, and then at the next pillar, we're going to stop and we're going to throw Soul Remains nice and high to this right side. Now, this part can really suck. Now I found I'd go to the side and it would still do a rear backstab. So I found if I slightly went to the front of this archer and hit him almost front on, he wouldn't hit me, but I would get them down quickly because there's 3 archers and 1 knight and you want to kill them all right here while they're attracted to the Soul Remains. So we run up and sort of, see how I'm sort of front on? Hit, 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 and then backstab this guy. Then we're going to wait to the side here, Soul Remains to the wall. And then you want to backstab this guy, but just watch he doesn't swipe at you here.
Okay, nice.
And then we've got Tower Knight, so we'll speed up this bit because I'm just getting Clever Rat Ring in effect again. And now I'm changing my staff off my right hand and putting Falchion on. So we have Falchion bow, right hand, Makoto, Morian, left hand, Clever Rat Ring, Thief Ring, and Soul Remains ready. Can I speed this up somewhere? Is this Foggate? Okay, this is nearly close enough. No? Still too far. Okay, when we go through, we just run straight past the Tower Knights. Just keep a listen out because he can shoot and possibly hit you in the back here. And we're going to wait here very briefly until this archer shoots, then strafe and kill him with 1 shot. Then we're going to roll so we get around the corner quickly so Tower Knight doesn't hit us. And we want to duck in this corner. You don't want to come out here to change over to bow because the archer will hit you. So we're going to change to our bow and we're going to Soul Remains onto this wall. Peek out and grab these 2 archers. Oh, what is happening? What is this? Some weird... I don't know what's happening with the screen there. Wait, did I miss something for you guys then? I'm so sorry. That was so distracting. Okay, so make sure you stay behind here. Don't move out to throw the Soul Remains. He will hit you. So from around here, throw the Soul Remains up on the wall and get this last archer. Then we want to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 archers. Then we get Falchion ready. We're going to wait here for if he throws the spell. And then we're going to run and strafe around his right. Now the main things with Tower Knight, you only want to, I only like to hit him after a shield slam, but when he does slam the shield, watch out for the AoE around his feet, so keep your distance. A second thing with this guy, he may not do a shield slam, he may hop back and smack you. So keep a watch out for the hop back. And you can usually kill him with 4R1 straight away. If you don't feel confident with that, you can wait for a second, try at him. But yeah, I normally waited for the shield slam, but yeah, just watch around the legs and watch for the hop back. There, we finished him in 4 hits, easy. The last thing, make sure after you kill him, you run away from his body, because when he falls, that has a hitbox and can hit you as well. Then we pick up the soul. And we just keep going. So we have our RTSR still. We're going to wait here and kill 2 dogs. Then we're going to bait the fireballs.
Thanks, Ray.
Run through. We're going to bait for them to come out and then throw a soul remains. Just be careful though, they can run out and hit you here, so do it pretty fast. We kill 3. Then we go through here, soul remains against the wall, kill 2. We want to kill this guy to the right and then fall down. Run all the way around. And then here, when we get to the wall, we want to count for a very quick little 1, 2. Like just give it a little quick little beat, because we want the like ninja guy to come out and get hit by the fireball. That one. Then we kill this guy. Don't stand here, there's an archer back there, so kill them from here and then run straight through. Then from here we kill a lot of, and we kill all the enemies here. We kill this guy that drops down as well. So as you can see, this is like, it's pretty safe. It's just long. It takes a long time.
OMG.
And because I'm terrible at archery. Alright, and then we're going to kill this guy. And there's another guy here that we aim for as well. You can only just see his head over the wall like that. And then there is another one that can come out here. So I try to bait him. He doesn't matter, I can get him later, but I do prefer to get him there if I can. Then we're going to throw a soul remains against this wall for a pathing red-eyed knight here. Oh, that was a little close. Yikes. See how I'm just checking for the guy I normally get? I think he must be gone. Then we kill 2 here. Now this bit gets me nervous. So what I do is I come out and I throw a soul remains. I run into bait so they're visible, and then I run back so I can lock on. Bait so they're visible, lock on, and then kill these 2. Now just watch, that ninja can also throw a knife at you. That's like the scariest section of this whole run through, this whole area really. Then we just bait this ball. And kill this guy. Again, kill from here so he doesn't run at you. Just check where the red knight is pathing here. And we're going to soul remains him and kill him. I have heaps and he's not coming out, so I'm just using them. Kill him, pick up the soul. We then kill these 3 archers. And then from here, at this barrel, we kill these 2 here. And run down. And then we stand about here. Now the only one you're going to watch is this archer. He never hit me once, bro, but I remember Zoodle saying on his VOD that a bolt can get you from there, so just watch him. But the rest you just like one shot. You just clear all these enemies here. Both of these archers, yeah, just watch them if they shoot. And then we want to throw a soul remains to the left, drop down and run through. And then after the cutscene, we're going to throw a soul remains up here. Now another thing I found with demon souls, right? It's almost like you're going to wait a little bit longer for enemies to aggro to them versus an alluring skull in the Souls games. So just like, see how I throw and then I kind of just jog a bit and then run past them? Okay, Penetrator, we want Crisp Blade, Morion Blade, Ring of Magic Sharpness, Clever Rat Ring. We're going to use Soul Rays and we need to equip Spice in case we need to use it. This fight also goes very quick. The main thing you're going to watch is keeping your distance, locking off after the first cast so that you can run, because when you're locked on in Demon Souls, you can't run away like Souls games, you jog instead. So what I do is after my first cast, I lock off and run, get some distance, then re-lock on and finish him. And of course, make sure you have Staff and Falchion. Crisp Blade, Morion, Magic Ring, Rat Ring. Make sure Spice is equipped. And Soul Rays. So we go in, we cast once. Don't do more, he'll run at you pretty quick. Lock off, run, get some distance. Dodge if you need. Lock on, cast. And just finish him off. Just keep your distance from him. Just watch he doesn't get too close. Okay, we missed one, but we got one. And then of course, just watch that FP. It was pretty low there, so I would have had to, if I missed again, make sure I take a Spice. That's it. He's pretty easy. Grab the soul. And then we're going to go back to Nexus. And get ready for Leechmonger.
You got a little bit close, and also I could have run out of Spice.
So now what I'm going to do is when I get back to the Nexus, we're going to use all our souls. We're going to get our intelligence to 18, and then we're going to go to the merchant probably. The most important thing here is intelligence 18 and have at least 180 arrows, and have at least about 24-25 soul remains.
Scary.
So I probably check items first.
My souls, right?
You can use all of the souls. Yep, 18 intelligence, and then I do items, most likely. Or I'm checking my arrows. Yep, I want more.
Thanks, Snowy. Otherwise it's a rip run.
So intelligence 18, 180 arrows, and at least 24-25 soul remains. Make sure you have Morion Blade and Makoto Blade on. Thief Ring on.
At least 180 soul remains I want.
Be sure not to get yourself killed.
At least 24, which I have heaps. Okay.
And then I go and pump the rest into magic. I don't know what we end up with. Like I said, it doesn't even matter from here on. What do we got? 61? Okay.
Okay, now I need on.
And we'll be primarily using bow through here.
Thief Ring back on.
We can probably 2-speed. I think I'll be getting Clever Rat Ring when I first enter. Yep. The scariest part of this section is really the very start. The very first enemy. He can charge at you so quickly. So once you get the Clever Rat Ring, you really need to really creep and throw a soul remains. And what's stupid is the soul remains can go a bit haywire and fall down the hole, so he doesn't aggro to it. So you've got to try and get the left wall without him spotting you, and then kill him. He's probably the scariest of the whole section. The rest is pretty tame, really. It's pretty chill. Hang on, I've gone a bit far. Yeah, okay. Let's go 1.5 for this, or 1.25 maybe. So there, I actually do get the wall, which is nice. Kill this guy. Then we're going to kill this guy that's standing here. We're just going to be one-shotting everything, so... Watch again. Remember how earlier I was talking about if you hit run, it can roll you or backstep you in Demon Souls? See how I'm just jogging there because I'm scared it's going to get me off the edge. We kill all the guys down below here. Look at my amazing archery skills. See, you can be a terrible archer and still get a no-hit run. Again, I'm jogging a bit. I don't want to get run. Kill the guy above. Watch for the boulder that falls. And then kill this guy as he gets up. Then we're going to drop down to the left here. Drop again. Drop again. To the left. And we're going to pick up a soul here. And then drop down. And then throw a soul remains against the wall. And kill 2 to 3 guys here. Just depends. You have heaps of, like a fair few soul remains, so you can just use them. Now I'm going to use photo mode and check there's another enemy there, which there's not, so I drop.
Usually if you can sort of tell they're not there and just jump, but I think we'll be a bit more careful since we're on 0 hit.
Another soul remains, kill 2 to 3 enemies here, just depends who's fallen down. Again, I think I photo mode, because I'm on no hit. Just make sure it's clear, drop down. And then soul remains through the wall, the hole. I think there's about 3 or so guys here, maybe 4. If I've taken a hit, I just jump down, but if I'm on no hit, I'd use the photo mode just to double check. Yep. I'm taking precautions, just making sure there's no more down there. Yep, we're good. We jump down, go through the fog gates. And then I wait about here, and I will throw a soul remains to the left to bait this guy under me. Then I switch to falchion, and we kill these 2 guys in the grass and pick up a soul. Oh, it's a faint stone? Oh, don't pick up though, you don't need it. It's a faint stone shard? You don't need that. Kill this guy on the left, and then I soul remains to get this guy out. So he's taking his sweet time. Kill this guy. And then we want to creep through here, because all the rats... Soul remains. Kill all these little rats. You could use fire bombs here if you have them left over from Phalanx as well. Cool. And then we throw a soul remains way over here. And we want to get this big guy here. And there's another guy that comes down the stairs with a like a flame spear. We want to get him too before we enter. Which is who we're looking for. There he is. Okay, switch to falchion. And then we're going to soul remains against the back corner. Kill the guy to the right. Soul remains again. Switch to bow. And then kill these 2. I'm going to creep up here and kill this guy through the fencing or the rail. And then we're going to roll, just roll against this guy to move him, don't hit him. And then kill these two. I may even soul remains, do I? Yeah, for the big guy. Just so he doesn't come charging at me. And that's it. And then it's Leechmonger, and he is the easiest boss of the whole game. We just go into the fog gate. We stand here and just shoot him. That's it. Speed that up. We'll heal a little, but just keep shooting at him and he'll die. And then I heal myself because I'm paranoid I'm going to fall off the side here and die. Then we just pick up the soul from the Archstone and head back to Nexus. Now, this is extremely important. If you don't do this, it's a rip run with my strats. So, very first thing you want to do is go and buy Poison Cloud with the Leechmonger Salt. And then you want to equip Poison Cloud, Cloak, and Soul Rays. To do that first, do not use your souls. Buy and attune first. Okay? Then we can use all of our souls. And yes, I have done it on a run before. Then we want to make sure we have a minimum of at least about 38 soul remains and at least 55 to 60 arrows. We want to equip Spice, Clever Rat Ring, Thief Ring, Morian Blade, Mikoto, Falchion, and Catalyst. And then we put all the rest of the souls into magic. Oh, I'm cloaking even to the NPC now. That's how paranoid I've gotten of the Ray outside. So I'm buying a few more soul remains. I obviously have enough arrows still. This section can be scary, the first bit. It was my distance PB, so I'm a bit quite nervous here. I hate the very first room that you go through with the Red Knight.
This is where we could lose the run. This is the distance PB.
Yeah, I'm nervous as hell. Okay, so here I cloak. Then I throw soul remains against the pillar. Then run. Roll through that. Run. Roll through here. Run through. Check behind you that no NPCs are coming for you.
Throw left. Throw left. Don't throw right.
Switch to Falchion. I am gonna slow this down. And wait for Cloak to run out. Then we're gonna throw left at this wall. Run and strafe this knight on the stairs. Don't fall off. Oh dear God, that happened. Throw left at this wall. In the middle.
That was delayed.
Run through. Throw left. If you throw right, this knight's going to come and smack you in the face. Throw left, but still on this same wall here. So that you can just run straight past this red knight. This red knight is the worst. I hate him. Okay, so I'm like left. That was a really good throw. Running. And he doesn't even actually come down much. I may either... Yep, I get straight past him. Chef's kiss. He's so scary. Okay, then we're going to go to just before the crates.
Let's fucking go.
And we're going to wait here, and we're going to throw soul remains. This can probably go faster. So we're throwing soul remains to bait the like Chester that's behind this one. So that he comes and dies to the Dragonfire. And you don't have to worry about the Red Knight behind you, he doesn't come out. Well, he never did for me anyway. Just keep an eye on the Chesters don't throw fire at you. That they're throwing at the soul remains. And then on the third one I'll run, because I know he's going to die. So I run. Then straight after the barrels, we want to stop here and count 1, 2, just for timing of the dragon breath. Run through.
Fucking let's go. This could actually be the run.
And now I'm really excited because I think I'm going to get the run because I know I'm past all the hard bits. Pretty much. Okay, then we wait here and you wait for 2 fire breath. Run through. And up here we're going to cloak and have soul remains ready. Run to about here. Throw nice and high. And try not to move and just wait to see him run off.
Come on, man. GG.
There we go. Beautiful.
Fucking sweet, man. I just gotta get a really good Colossus split.
Okay. So now we just poison King Allant. So we want Thief Ring on. I probably have...
Thief Ring is on.
I know I have Clever Rat Ring on, because I sometimes would finish him off with Falchion. Well, I did actually, every run except for this one, because I was paranoid. I just did poison the whole way. So, Thief Ring, Clever Rat Ring, Morion Blades, Makoto, and the Staff, the Catalyst on. Poison Cloud ready. Now all you have to do for this strat is as soon as you're over to the Fog Gate, don't move.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick to what we always do.
And have your spice ready if you need some. So we enter. Don't move a muscle at all. Just stand there. Wait until he gets all the way to the end and he stops.
I should have grabbed that can of vodka I have left in the fridge before I started this
And
one.
turns around. Once he's turned, we can walk up to him. I usually use a marker on the floor. I think I normally stand near something here. And then we just cast poison. And that's it. That's all we do, the whole thing. And it takes about 20 minutes.
Hey, Colossus.
You can see here, it's still going. Still going. Still going. Yeah, we just poisoned him the whole way. So he dies.
Thank you for the GGs.
Pick up the soul and leave the arena. Back to the Nexus. We can use all the souls. What else do we need to do? Have at least 200 arrows and 70 soul remains. And then the rest into magic.
Hey, Swiftby. Thanks, Soulslayer. How are you, lovely?
So I'm going to get items first because my levels are
Let's go top up on stuff.
totally enough. I'm cloaking before the NPC. Oh man. Yeah, I'm definitely getting paranoid of that raid now. I'm this far in. Okay, just again, total of 200 holy arrows, total of 70 soul remains. And then the rest into magic. Now for the next section, we want to equip Full Moon Grass, the Regenerator Ring we picked up before Adjudicator, the Thief Ring, Makoto, Morion Blade, the Bow, and Falchion. So I'd say I just pump the rest into magic and then we're on our way.
I should turn my music off.
So we got 67 magic, that's so much, we don't need it.
Please no one Tangia for this split. Pretty please.
So the Regenerative Ring, because we're going to be running through the poison, it just helps negate it a little bit. Thief Ring on. Get grass ready. So we need to jump off at a certain spot here. If you don't jump there, you die. It is at the first log pointing off. So I will show you, it is right here. You need to jump off here just before this enemy. If you jump before it, you die. I think if it's after, you get hit. So it's like right here. And then we run. Now some people Switch weapon, so bow falchion, bow falchion, bow falchion in their right hand. It can help you run faster for regen of the stamina. In the end, I couldn't be bothered. I just would run and regen it.
You get hit, it's fine. Just relax. Just fucking relax, dude.
When we get closer to this island on the right, we're going to take a grass just to heal a little. And then get soul remains ready. Grass, soul remains. I'm going to run up to here, soul remains again, just to make sure they're away from me. Go through the fog gate.
Remember to throw soul remains before you
Keep your soul remains on. I never got hit by one of these mosquitoes, hey, ever. So I think you just don't ever have to worry about them. All these little worm things on the ground, whatever they are, I never got hit by them either. Just run past them. Okay, when we get to here, we want to throw soul remains before we pick up the lotus so they don't charge at us. We need these. And we're going to run over here and throw left again. Before the fog gate, you can throw one more time if you wish. I think I just run on through. Then I'm going to switch to grass shortly because I'll need another heal. And we're just going to follow this whole right side.
I'm really nervous for this next bit.
All the way. And when we get to back here, so we're going to take a heal. Switch to soul remains, and then we're going to make sure we re-poison. So your poison can run out here, and the reason why we want to do that is there's a guy that we run past that has that poison cloud. And if you run past him when you're not poisoned but take poison tick from him, that's a hit. If you're already in poison because you re-poisoned yourself and you run past him, he can't re-poison you, so it's not a hit. So that's important. So we're going to re-poison ourselves here. So it's run out. We're going to redo it. And then we're going to throw soul remains to like this corner here. And we want to bait all these guys here over to there. So we're just going to keep throwing until it looks safe enough for us to run up through there ourselves. Then here, you want to stop as soon as you enter the here and throw one to the right. You've got to do it quite quickly as soon as you enter. And then we're going to run up this path here. Strafe this guy. Be careful, I have fallen off. Then we're going to turn right. Here's the poison guy. That's not a hit because we're already poisoned. Right and right.
GG, let's go.
And now I'm super excited because I think I've definitely got the run here. Okay, then we're going to take off the regenerator ring and put on clever rat ring. And we're going to get Lotus ready to stop the poison once we hit the rat ring status. We're changing to rat ring.
Oh, come on, Breach, you can do it. Just focus, just focus.
I'm going to help bring it down with the Makoto.
Wait,
Oh,
did I not?
I don't have Lotus on.
Okay.
And now I'm just praying for RNG that we don't get a swipe at the start of Colossus. So the opener of Colossus, you can run in and he may try to swipe at you as you run past, so just watch for that. But hopefully, and I do believe we get the web spits or whatever they are, which you can just run past and then watch for them behind you because they are homing. And then we're going to get ourselves to a safe spot and just finish him with arrows. So the scariest part is the opener, the rest is a cakewalk. So we've popped our Lotus, we're in Clever Rat Ring, we got bow ready. I'm just checking my rings, making sure I've got the ring on. Okay, so we run in, we're going to run to the left, hope that he shoots webs, which he does. We're pretty lucky, those webs should hit all this arena stuff, whatever, wood fencing. But when he does shoot, just watch, you should be watching more behind you than I did really, because they are homing and they can come around and get you. And then I stand down in this little section just next to this little basket, because if he shoots webs at me, they're just going to hit the ground and I just shoot arrows at him the whole time.
Guys. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
And now I'm excited because
Oh
I
my
know the
God,
runners.
You fucking did it, dude.
It's a win.
Okay, I just gotta not go to gravity or something. Oh my god, fuck.
The run is done.
Dead now.
So there, he can't get us and we're just shooting away at him. Easy.
G fucking G, baby. I'm ordering vodka. I'm doing it right now.
And we don't need the soul. We don't need any souls or anything now. We're just going to do Astrea and Allant.
Woo! Not in the bag yet, but it pretty much is.
I think I'm just checking my notes that I've done everything that I need to do. Oh no, I'm ordering vodka. I'm ordering vodka because I'm going to get the rod. Lol. Okay, so we just pop down here. Keep your clever outring status. Now I'm just scared that I'm going to fall off an edge and die to gravity. So we're going to kill all the little hollows in here. So here, just be careful with the falchion moveset. You don't go off the side. Hit them from the side if you can. Here I'm jogging because again, I don't want to accidentally roll off or backstep. Kill these guys from the side or front. This guy I just slowly backstab anyway. Then we just stand here, lock onto her, and shoot until she dies. She will regen her health at parts, but you just keep shooting. And that's it. This boss is easy peasy as well. That's why I'm so excited after Colossus, because the next two fights are they're an easy win. They're a GG. Unless you fall off to gravity or something crazy. No, look at my heart rate. It's at 100 anyway, just because I'm nervous if I do something stupid. Okay, and once the Maiden is down, you can just next your bind out. We don't need the souls. The game is just about over.
Do not fall down the hole, do not fall down the hole, do not fall down the hole.
Okay, once we're back here, the scariest part of getting back to the Nexus is jog around the middle. Don't run through the hole. So here you'll see I'm jogging slowly around the outside. Falling down that hole is a death and a hit. Then I equip the staff. So here I've got Makoto on, Crisp Blade on, Ring of Magical Sharpness, Clever Rat Ring, and the Catalyst. And we're just going to Soul Ray King Allant. So I'm just getting Clever Rat Ring status by just falling off the side here instead of using Makoto Blade. Well, I've got the Makoto Blade on as well. Oh, sorry. Yes. So Makoto and Morian here, just until I get the Clever Rat Ring status, and then I change to Crisp Blade. So take Makoto off and put Crisp Blade on. Change the Soul Rays, have Spice on in case you need it. Then we just speak to the Maiden.
It doesn't feel real. Well, it's not yet. I haven't got the run yet. But... I thought I'd be on this for a few months yet. Even though I'm not really consistent. I'm good at the game. Okay, focus up so I don't make a silly mistake.
Go through the fog gate. Now here I move in a little because he will creep towards you. So I go to about the start of the rock so that when he does start to creep forward, I can move a little back. So we just do our soul rays at him. Look how much damage we have. It's insane. Then you'll see I move a little bit back when he's nearly finished off.
GG baby, Demon Souls no hit, done.
And that's it. That's a GG.
Great way to start the year, man. Hell yeah, let's go. Phoenix, thank you so much for 4,000 pennies, dude. Thank you. It's real, we did it. Let's fucking go.
And then of course, if you're getting the run verified for Team Hitless, just make sure you watch the end scene and do the credits. You can also look at your IGT in game time afterwards if you wish. Yeah, and that's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed the route and the strats, and I hope it's very helpful if you're either doing your first no-hit run, which I highly recommend this run because it really is it's definitely the easiest no-hit run I've done so far. Yeah, but if you have any questions, please just post them in the comments, or you can visit me on Twitch, which is brutal_nerd. Yeah, I'll keep my notes in case anyone has any questions at some time down the track. But if you do the run, I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, that's it really. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.